So goal number one in the state of Texas is to eliminate rape.
That would be a beautiful thing to see, but it's not going to happen. It's not realistic.
Lavinia Masters isn't buying it. She has little hope Texas Governor Greg Abbott can deliver on his recent promise to eliminate all rapists from the streets of Texas. How can the governor of Texas eliminate all rapists from the street when the governor and the state hasn't even been able to eliminate the backlog of rape kits?
Exactly. That's a $1 million question. When you say things like that, it's outlandish to say things in that manner.
House Bill 8 is now law.
When Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed into law the Lavinia Masters Act in 2019, Lavinia, a survivor of rape, was there. The act was designed to audit untested rape kits across the state and set strict testing requirements. The Texas Department of Public Safety tells CNN, as of August, there are still 5,298 untested rape kits. But we've learned that number doesn't include the untested rape kits from 231 law enforcement agencies who did not report their numbers to the state. So the number could be much higher, which means thousands of rapists could be on the run, possibly raping others. How frustrated are you that thousands of rape kits are still sitting unprocessed on the shelf?
I'm very frustrated.
Lavinia, who is a member of Governor Abbott's Sexual Assault Survivors Task Force, was raped at knife point back in 1985. She was just 13. Her own rape kit, with her attacker's DNA, sat untested on a shelf for more than 20 years. By the time her attacker was identified, the statute of limitations had run out, and the man was already in prison. He'd been caught after raping 2 other women, while Lavinia's kit sat on the shelf.
We still have a lot of work to do. It's not an easy task. It's a heavy lift.
Texas State Representative Victoria Niave has been working alongside Lavinia for years to clear the rape kit backlog. At one point, she says, there were about 19,000 untested kits.
Each box is not just a box sitting on a shelf. It represents a survivor's story. It represents an individual, a family who has been impacted by this. It represents women who are waiting for justice. And so we know that there's still more work to do.
Niave says the state is making it a priority and has approved $50 million to help test these kits. But with thousands of rape kits still on the shelf, that leaves a lot of women wondering who raped them and a lot of rapists on the street.
That's a big reason why many women do not report that they have been raped, because they don't think that their case is going to be prosecuted.
Beyond the backlog, the new Texas law banning abortions after 6 weeks, even in the case of rape and incest, infuriated Lavinia.
That's asinine. That makes absolutely no sense at all. It makes no sense at all.
Because you may not even know you're pregnant at 6 weeks.
Exactly. We've already felt we lost what's control. We've lost our power. And now you're continuing to strip us by saying, by 6 weeks, if you don't get rid of that baby, you have to keep it. No, sir, that's ludicrous.
Lavinia knows if she'd gotten pregnant and that law had been in place, she would have had to carry and deliver her rapist's child at 13.
I didn't know who he was. And that child wants to know their father. They don't know their background. They don't know their history. I don't know about their illnesses or anything. But I would be forced to carry that baby. That's not common. That's not even common sense.
Randy Kay, CNN, Dallas.